to live your life well. The sole reason why somebody works is make their life better and more comfortable. However, life is not supposed to be comfortable always. And the real pleasure of it is when you live out of your comfort zone, having adventures and traveling the world. Do not forget to live your life and pursue your hobbies in the rush to be successful, because in the end it is you winning at life that matters than the rest of it. Of course, coming back to the basics, study hard, give your best at work, but find time for the little pleasures in your life too. Make sure you stay in touch with your friends, since they are the ones who keep you in touch with your inner self. Make your family a priority and give them good time. Indulge in the simple pleasures of life and know how to spend your money on right things. Have a vision on a long-term basis, no matter what others call it. Some may call your vision weird, stupid, or lame. Don't worry. Just remember, it's your dreams that make you as a person, and it is in their beauty that a smart man would invest. I can go on multiple examples of dreams which have worked in large corporate organizations. Would encourage you to have a plan on how you go about your dream and work on the job that you always liked. It could be a fanciful dream also. Do not let it go. I am sure all of us have our own dreams and work on making it a reality. The other characteristic that comes along through the life is the failure. So stop fearing failure. The biggest enemy of your dreams is your fears. Let go of them and you will have an ocean of opportunities waiting for you in your career. When you doubt your own dreams, you lose the encouragement and drive that comes down to do certain work. Give a fair chance to the dreams and pursue them like a child follows the butterfly. It's a proven fact that if you give your 100% to a job, you cannot fail, because it's the result of your hard work and dedication and nothing else. Just have the courage and believe in your dreams. Have a desire to succeed. They say it's the man's desire to excel things that drive him within. Don't wait for the opportunities. Create them as you go through your studies, as you find your strengths. Imagine if people simply waited and waited all their lives until the right opportunity come their way. Just remember that opportunities do not come over to you. We have to work upon when your dreams are and opportunities are created. A simple example that all of us are familiar would be the Abraham Lincoln. He had worked, and if he had worked and waited for the opportunities, he would not have been the president of the United States of America. He lost the elections 8 times until he finally succeeded. Life post-college seems quite hectic, new and challenging, but remember, if the caterpillar would not struggle to come out of labyrinth, it would probably never become a butterfly. All your struggles, hard work, failures eventually end up fetching you one single thing that you have chased all through your journey, and that is success. Your dreams just make it easier for you to cope up in this competitive world, and they just add beauty to your life. Just remember, never let go of your dreams, no matter how challenging times you may have to face. So that's some of the life lessons that I want to share from the experience that we see, which would be of useful to you, for you to remember and look at how to build life on top of it as you move from a student to a professional. Key simple summary things for you to remember will be, as you complete your education, you will transform from a student to a professional. So you will have global opportunities that awaits you. You will have an opportunity to work across locations with teams across cross-cultural opportunities. If I have to look at in terms of 3 things that you need to remember, so one would be communication is going to be a key success factor. Keep your written and verbal communication strong. If any of you feel, hey, I am not good at it. Today is a good day to start your training. That is going to be a key differentiator. The second would be keep your fundamentals strong. The technical knowledge and the fundamentals that you learn in college is going to be coming along with you lifelong. And the third aspect is the what we call in the IT organizations as continuous learning. The lessons that you are learning are probably a beginning of your journey. As you get into the corporate life, as you get into professional life, you will be looking at continuous learning as the technology keeps changing. And you can see, if you look at the history of last 20-25 years, various technology advancements that have come and how fast the technology is changing around us. So you will have to look at learning as a recipe for your success as you go through life. And of course, as you look at success mantra for yourself, you will also have to start looking at how do I learn and win as a team as you move into your corporate structure. So to prepare yourself toward it, let's look at some of the tips on how do I look at the screening test and the qualifier exams. Many organizations today are doing it. I will take up the Infosys exam process as an example to start. We call it the InfyTQ. So where, if you look at it, it has 3 rounds. You will have a qualifying round and then look at moving towards a final round. So the broad aspects you need to focus on will be aptitude as a starting position, programming skills. Depending on what you are studying and what you are learning, you will have options to pick. And database management will be a key focus area. So please learn some of the RDBMS skills and some of the newer databases, which will help you in terms of getting ready for the future. So as you prepare, as you clear the qualifying round, many of these exams are objective type exams, online tests nowadays. And then once you clear with a cutoff, you will be eligible to be given a certificate from the organization in terms of that you have scored in the programming skill. So which also gives you a direct opportunity to appear in some of the interviews for the subsequent entry-level role. So you have a next level also, where looking at if you are strong in some of the technology areas and programming skills, you have an opportunity to look at power programmers as an option, and where you will take an interview on proving your skills going beyond the basic knowledge on the programming and database skills. So that's one example. So the exams could be in the range of about 60 minutes to 180 minutes, depending on the round that you are taking it. Most of the exams will be of objective type. Many of the exams have scores for the correct answer and probably a negative mark for the incorrect answer. So good preparation from your side will always help you to clear successfully. From a language perspective, if you look at it, right, today the focus is on Java and Python. You could develop your skills between these two. One of these you can pick and become stronger, which will help you to pick up one programming language to give you a test as you go through this. Again, you will have a hands-on type of questions where you will have to showcase your programming knowledge, understanding how will you develop, given a problem, how will you develop a programming skill. And then some of the knowledge answers will be on objective-based multiple choice questions. So normally the final round may not have negative marks. You need to look at in terms of how we are going to showcase your knowledge and programming skills post that. So this is one sample. There are multiple other tests that are available at a pan-India level, where again, if I have to broadly highlight focus areas that you need to prepare yourself, you will have to look at the verbal ability as a focus area. Reasoning will be a key focus area, so where, and then looking at the numerical ability. So the verbal, reasoning, numerical will form a core of checking out your aptitude, your understanding of basic mathematics, and how well you are in your aptitude. And of course, the programming logic definitely will be there, where again you could pick one of the current trend programming languages as a focus area, and then look at in terms of there will be a hands-on question from a coding programming fundamentals perspective, which you could explore, plan with your training that you do on your own before you get into any of these exams. So that in a nutshell, I think will be able to help you to understand the broad picture. And as you prepare yourself, look at the trends that are there. Where do I invest my time and energy? What are the things that I need to look at learning beyond the campus curriculum? And how do I prepare myself on the life skills which will help me to become better professional as I move on to the corporates based on the interest that you have on the focus area. So as Abraham Lincoln said, the best way to predict your future is to create it. So today is an opportunity to build the tomorrow that you want. So let's carve a brighter and purposeful future for the generations to come. Thanks to Aruna Engineering College for giving me the opportunity to address the students today. In case of any questions, I would be happy to address based on the time we have.
Students, if you have any queries related to exam pattern of corporate sector, you can post your queries to Vice President sir, or any other issues. There is another time factor, you can post the queries, please. Or we will share his lecture. Whenever you feel free, just make a contact with our chief guest. Try to understand the parameters of how to get a job in MNCs too. Thank you so much, sir. There is no queries from the student side, but they have acquired a right skill set from the short span. I thank all the participant members, faculty members for this wonderful webinar, and also extend my special thanks to Chief Guest Thiru Surya Narayana sir for spending his valuable time along with us. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you all. Have a great day ahead. Stay safe, stay strong. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. சொல்றா.
ரெக்கார்ட் ஆயிருக்குதா இல்லையோ?
ஏன் இவ்வளவு நேரம் உள்ள இருக்கேன்? சரி, நீ எப்போ போகணும்னு பார்த்துட்டு